I believe that the teacher and having a high-quality teacher is the most influential factor in quality public education, and that's backed by a body of significant research. So we need to continually provide for quality professional development for the full spectrum of teachers, not just new teachers, but also veteran teachers. And we need to reflect upon the systems we use to help everyone to continue to do an outstanding job.
Public education needs enrichment. When students come back to visit me, they don't talk about remembering the great state tests we once took. They talk about the art projects we did, the science experiments, the trip to the tide pools, the classroom pets. Every parent wants a full, enriched education for their child.
Quality public education needs fair funding for classified workers in the areas of professional development and adequate staffing levels. For example, classified workers should be the ones to meet and greet the parents and students at the front door.
In order to have quality education, everyone needs to have access to it. And access means tuition-free quality education from preschool through higher education.
For the average individual without an enormous amount of means to be able to enter the middle class.
Take money from prisons and give them to schools.
Teachers need the staff development that is necessary to have a toolkit to be able to assist all students to achieve high standards, and the belief system that all students can learn and that we make the difference in their education.
A key element to progressive education reform for me is education that better reflects the interdependent nature of the 21st century. So community service-based assignments through service learning and greater collaboration between disciplines through learning communities.
The metaphor that comes to mind is like Western medicine, how doctors approach sickness or illness. If you go to the doctor saying your arm hurts, the doctor just looks at your arm without thinking about what other parts that the arm is attached to. So instead of thinking of different parts of your body, approaching it as more of a holistic form. And we can teach that way, where we can actually not think of individual departments, but groups of departments come together, teaching more holistically and being much more aware of each other's ideas and thoughts.
For quality public education, we need teachers who are well trained at the beginning and throughout their careers, and they need the time to do their work.
Our schools need to be community empowerment centers so that the school is viewed as the place to not just go learn, but go and organize and get things done for your community, for your child, for your parents, for whatever it is that that community around the school needs.
I see firsthand how our students have challenges both inside and outside of the classroom. When they come to me as a counselor, I want to provide them with the best services possible to let them know that somebody cares about them, that somebody wants them to succeed, and counseling faculty do that for our students. Education reform requires that our students have the best services possible, and counseling faculty can do that.
I'd like to see smaller classes in all grade levels, especially elementary school. It's most beneficial because we can have more one-on-one with the children, especially our lower achieving children.
I think one key element of progressive education reform would be quality teacher evaluations that actually help teachers grow in their practice and aren't seen as punitive measures. Using multiple measures, using coaching techniques, peer evaluations, peer coaching, and seeing this as a collaborative process, I think that's a really important thing, and it's been left out of the reform agenda.
To close the achievement gap and to honor the legacy that Latinos, African American, linguistic minorities bring to the classroom. Ensure that the academic achievement gap doesn't exclude this important population from education.
The United States is the wealthiest nation on earth, and yet it has more than 1 in 5 students living in poverty. The poverty issue is key to understanding what the education problems in our country are all about, and it is the civil rights issue of our time.